Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay and with me is Vaibhav Jyotsna Srivastav with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates and lays foundation stones of various development projects in Varanasi, asserts that Uttar Pradesh is fast emerging as leading investment destination of the country. Prime Minister says skill development of new generation is a national need and foundation of Atmanirbhar Bharat. More than 39 crore 13 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 97.28%. Government stresses on effective advanced preparations to ensure robust health infrastructure and efficient clinical management of COVID. Prime Minister to inaugurate and dedicate to the nation several key railways and other projects in Gujarat tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launches artificial intelligence-powered grievance management application. Civil Aviation Ministry releases updated drone rules 2021 for public consultation. And External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on Afghan President Ashraf Ghani on the sidelines of the Tashkent Connectivity Conference in Uzbekistan. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise the listeners not to lower the guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075. And now the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that Uttar Pradesh is making all-round development in the sectors of health, agriculture, employment, technology and others under the leadership of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He said that the state has done admirable and exemplary work in controlling COVID-19 pandemic in the state. The Prime Minister was addressing a gathering at BHU in his parliamentary constituency, Varanasi.
काशी के विकास से जुड़े 1500 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के प्रोजेक्ट का शिलान्यास और लोकार्पण करने का अवसर मुझे मिला। बनारस के विकास के लिए जो कुछ भी हो रहा है वो सब कुछ महादेव के आशीर्वाद और बनारस की जनता के प्रयास से ही जारी है। मुश्किल समय में भी काशी ने दिखा दिया है कि वो रुकती नहीं है, वो थकती नहीं है.
Mr. Modi said that Uttar Pradesh leads the country in both corona sample testing and COVID vaccination. He said that earlier when the union government's welfare schemes were sent to Uttar Pradesh due to lack of will of the then governments, they could not be implemented. Mr. Modi said that health sector is growing rapidly in the state. The number of medical colleges has grown 4 times after 2017 in the state. He said that 550 oxygen plants are under construction in Uttar Pradesh, out of which 14 plants have been inaugurated today at Varanasi.
सबको वैक्सीन, मुफ्त वैक्सीन, इस अभियान के माध्यम से गरीब, मध्यम वर्ग, किसान, नौजवान सभी को सरकार द्वारा मुफ्त वैक्सीन लगाई जा रही है। हर जिले में बच्चों के लिए विशेष ऑक्सीजन और आईसीयू जैसी सुविधाएं निर्मित करने का जो बीड़ा यूपी सरकार ने उठाया है वो भी सराहनीय है। स्वास्थ्य सुविधाओं के निर्माण के लिए हाल में केंद्र सरकार ने 23,000 करोड़ रुपए का विशेष पैकेज घोषित किया है। इसका भी बहुत बड़ा लाभ यूपी को होने वाला है।
Prime Minister said that the centre has announced a package of 23,000 crores and UP will benefit immensely due to that. He said that Kashi has become the medical hub in Purvanchal. He said all the health facilities are available in Kashi and as a result people need not run to other places for treatment. Prime Minister said in the last 7 years, Kashi is making rapid strides in the fields of rail, health, water, sewerage, tourism and other sectors. He also said that the cleanliness of Ganga and Kashi is a priority for all of us. The Prime Minister said that presently Uttar Pradesh has become best destination for investment for the industries and people are getting all the help from the state to start the business. Several projects and welfare schemes in the field of agriculture are also being implemented in Uttar Pradesh, enriching the lives of the farmers.
आज यूपी में जनता की योजनाओं का लाभ सीधा जनता को मिल रहा है। इसलिए आज यूपी में नए नए उद्योगों का निवेश हो रहा है, रोजगार के अवसर बढ़ रहे हैं। विकास और प्रगति की इस यात्रा में यूपी के हर एक नागरिक का योगदान है। इसमें जन जन की भागीदारी है। आपका ये योगदान, आपका ये आशीर्वाद यूपी को विकास की नई ऊंचाइयों पर लेकर जाएगा।
Mr. Modi said Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is doing everything for the development of the state and the complete transformation is visible in all the sectors in the state. He said that under the rule of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, now this rule of law in Uttar Pradesh and Gundaism and Mafia Raj are now bygone nightmares. The Prime Minister said corruption is completely wiped out and nepotism is non-existent in the state. Earlier, the Prime Minister inaugurated and laid foundation stones for various development projects worth over 1,583 crore rupees. He also laid foundation stones for several projects and public works worth around 839 crore rupees. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the International Cooperation and Convention Centre, Rudraksh, which has been constructed with Japanese assistance.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today laid emphasis on skill development in the country, saying it is a national requirement and a major foundation for Atmanirbhar Bharat. Addressing the youth on the occasion of World Youth Skills Day and the 6th anniversary of Skill India Mission, Mr. Modi said, when a society focuses on the skills of the youth, the whole nation benefits from it. He stressed the need to give impetus to the Skill India mission by adding full strength to the new institutions that were formed in the last 6 years.
जब कोई समाज स्किल को महत्व देता है तो समाज की अपस्किलिंग भी होती, उन्नति भी होती। दुनिया इस बात को बखूबी जानती भी है, लेकिन भारत की सोच इससे भी 2 कदम आगे की रही है। हमारे पूर्वजों ने स्किल्स को महत्व देने के साथ ही उन्होंने इसे सेलिब्रेट किया, स्किल्स को समाज के उल्लास का हिस्सा बना दिया। अब देखिए, हम विजयादशमी को शस्त्र पूजन करते हैं, अक्षय तृतीया को किसान फसल की कृषि यंत्रों की पूजा करते हैं, भगवान विश्वकर्मा की पूजा तो हमारे देश में हर स्किल, हर शिल्प से जुड़े लोगों के लिए बहुत बड़ा पर्व रहा है।
The Prime Minister added that the government is working on skilling, reskilling and upskilling of the future generations. He also said that how India can provide smart and skilled manpower solutions to the world should be the core of the skilling strategy of our youth. Mr. Modi said India's skilled workforce helped the country to fight against the pandemic and the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic have increased the importance of World Youth Skill Day.
इस वैश्विक महामारी की चुनौतियों ने वर्ल्ड यूथ स्किल डे की अहमियत को कई गुना बढ़ा दिया है। एक और बात जो महत्वपूर्ण है वो ये कि हम इस समय अपनी आजादी के 75 वर्ष का पर्व मना रहे हैं। 21वीं सदी में पैदा हुए आज के युवा भारत की विकास यात्रा को आजादी के 100 वर्ष तक आगे बढ़ाने वाले हैं। इसलिए नई पीढ़ी के युवाओं का स्किल डेवलपमेंट एक राष्ट्रीय जरूरत है, आत्मनिर्भर भारत का बहुत बड़ा आधार है।
The Prime Minister also emphasized that the learning should not be limited to earning and people must reskill and upskill themselves from time to time. Mr. Modi said Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has stressed the need for skilling the youth of weaker sections and today through Skill India, the country is making full efforts to fulfill his vision. More than 39 crore 13 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Health Ministry said over 34,97,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The recovery rate has increased to 97.28%. Over 39,000 patients recovered from COVID-19 infection during the last 24 hours. Till now, more than 3 crore 1 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. India reported 41,806 new cases in the last 24 hours. 581 deaths have been reported in the last 24 hours. With this, the death toll due to the pandemic has reached 4,11,989.
Union Health Ministry today reviewed preparations under India COVID-19 Emergency Response and Health System Preparedness Package Phase 2 with states and union territories through a video conference. Union Cabinet has recently approved this new scheme amounting to 23,123 crore rupees. This will be implemented from the 1st of July 2021 to 31st March next year. During the meeting, states and UTs were requested to send the expenditure proposals at the earliest to enable expeditious approval and sanctioning from the Union Government. The Health Ministry stressed on effective advance preparations to ensure robust health infrastructure and efficient clinical management of COVID. Our correspondent reports that states and UTs were advised to conduct a quick gap analysis of various infrastructure components under the scheme, including the IT infrastructure readiness.
This scheme aims to accelerate health system preparedness for immediate responsiveness for early prevention, detection and management with sharp focus on health infrastructure development, including pediatric care and with measurable outcomes. This will help in strengthening decentralized public health actions and public health facilities in rural, peri-urban and tribal areas. The objectives of Emergency COVID-19 Response Package 2 is to support the states to establish dedicated pediatric care units in all 736 districts of the country for responding to the needs of pediatric COVID-19 management. With Dipendra Kumar, Suparna Sekhya, AIR News, Delhi.
Health Ministry has written to all states and UTs reiterating the need for focused public health measures as violations of COVID norms have been observed in various parts of the country. In a communication to all states and UTs today, Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan said it is imperative to adhere to the guiding principles of COVID-19 containment and management with special focus on the five-fold strategy of test, track, treat, vaccinate and adherence to COVID-appropriate behavior.
The Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, CBIC, has proactively put in place a COVID response plan for speedy clearances of COVID-19 vaccines at all major airports. The plan provides for setting up of a COVID-19 vaccine response team at each air cargo and courier terminal. The response team will function as a single point of contact for all the clearance related to COVID-19 vaccine shipments and coordinate among the concerned stakeholders to ensure that vaccines are given instant delivery upon arrival. The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its bilingual live phone-in program, Corona Jagrukta Series, will bring you a special discussion program on COVID-19 tonight. Dr. Rupali Malik from the Safdarjung Hospital will participate in the live discussion. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. You are listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates and lays foundation stone of various development projects in Varanasi. Asserts that Uttar Pradesh is fast emerging as a leading investment destination of the country. Prime Minister says skill development of new generation is a national need and foundation of Atmanirbhar Bharat. More than 39 crore 13 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 97.28%. Government stresses on effective advanced preparations to ensure robust health infrastructure and efficient clinical management of COVID. Prime Minister to inaugurate and dedicate to the nation several key railways and other projects in Gujarat tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launches artificial intelligence-powered grievance management application. Civil Aviation Ministry releases updated Drone Rules 2021 for public consultation. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on Afghan President Ashraf Ghani on sidelines of Tashkent Connectivity Conference in Uzbekistan. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक इरादा करते हैं, चलो कुछ वादा करते हैं, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे.
The Centre is disseminating awareness of national helpline numbers for the benefit of citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. The helpline number of the Health and Family Welfare Ministry is 1075. The child helpline number is 1098. For senior citizens of Delhi, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, the helpline number is 14567. The helpline number of National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, for psychological support is 08046110007. Ayush COVID-19 Counselling Helpline number is 14443 and MyGov WhatsApp Help Desk number is 9013151515.
Welcome back. You are listening to the evening news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate and dedicate to the nation several key projects of the railways in Gujarat tomorrow via video conferencing. He will also inaugurate the Aquatic and Robotic Gallery and Nature Park in Gujarat Science City during the event. The railway projects include the newly redeveloped Gandhinagar Capital Railway Station gauge, converted cum electrified Mehsana-Baretha line and the newly electrified Surendranagar Pipa Bab section. The upgradation of the Gandhinagar Capital Railway Station has been done at a cost of 71 crore rupees. The station has been provided with world-class amenities at par with modern airports. The Prime Minister will also flag off two new trains. These are Gandhinagar Capital Varanasi Superfast Express and MEMU service trains between Gandhinagar Capital and Baretha. The state-of-the-art public aquatic gallery consists of different tanks dedicated to aquatic species belonging to different regions of the world, along with a main tank consisting of major sharks from across the world. There is also a 28-meter unique walkway tunnel which will provide an unique experience. The robotic gallery is an interactive gallery showcasing the frontiers of robotic technologies, which will provide a platform for the visitors to explore the ever-advancing field of robotics. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said he has always wanted railway stations to be of top quality, where apart from travels, there is a boost to commerce, hospitality and more. He said one such effort has been made in Gandhinagar and this upgraded station will be inaugurated tomorrow. Finance Ministry has released 75,000 crore rupees today to the states and UTs with legislature under the back-to-back loan facility in lieu of GST compensation. This release is in addition to normal GST compensation being released every 2 months out of actual cess collection.
Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has advised the National Testing Agency to provide a gap of 4 weeks between Session 3 and Session 4 of the JEE Main 2021 exam. In a tweet, Mr. Pradhan said this has been done in view of the persistent demand from the student community and to enable the candidates to maximize their performance. Accordingly, the JEE Main 2021 Session 4 will now be held on the 26th, 27th and the 31st of August and on the 1st and 2nd of September 2021. A total of 7.32 lakh candidates have already registered for JEE Main 2021 Session 4. Registrations for the JEE Main Session 4 is still in progress, and dates for registration will be further extended up to the 20th of July. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today launched an artificial intelligence-powered grievance management application in New Delhi. The system was developed by Ministry of Defence with the cooperation of IIT Kanpur. This is the first artificial intelligence-based system developed to improve grievance redressal in the government. The system can identify repeat complaints or spam automatically. It enables geographical analysis of complaints in a category, including analysis of whether the complaint was adequately addressed or not by the concerned office. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh described the application as a product of good governance, which reflects the growing synergy between the government and academia. He said, this initiative is another citizen-centric reform of the government that aims to empower the people at large. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has released the updated The Drone Rules 2021 for public consultation. Built on a premise of trust, self-certification and a non-intrusive monitoring, the Drone Rules 2021 will replace the UAS Rules 2021. The last date for receipt of public comments is the 5th of August 2021. Key takeaways from the draft Drone Rules 2021 include that there will be minimal human interference on the Digital Sky platform and most permissions will be self-generated. Safety features like no permission, no takeoff, NPNT, real-time tracking beacon and geofencing will be notified in the future. Import of drones and drone components will be regulated by Directorate General of Foreign Trade. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
दुनिया रंग बिरंगी, खट्टे मीठे रसीले समाचारों का सतरंगी खजाना आकाशवाणी पर। खबरें होंगी हटकर, जानेंगे कुछ अलग, हंसेंगे खुलकर, करेंगे सजग। सुनना न भूलें सोमवार और मंगलवार आज सवेरे तथा शनिवार और रविवार कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में।
External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar called on Afghan President Ashraf Ghani on the sidelines of the Tashkent Connectivity Conference in Uzbekistan. They discussed the current situation in and around Afghanistan. Dr. Jaishankar reiterated India's support for peace, stability and development of Afghanistan. The External Affairs Minister also met with his Bangladesh counterpart, Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen, and reviewed progress in India-Bangladesh ties, including its connectivity aspects.
Listeners from all corners of the country are participating in the Olympic quiz with AIR launched by AIR News. Many listeners have emailed us the replies. The correct answer to yesterday's question was sent by Jomol Jose from Idukki, Kerala. Conversing with AIR News, Jomol described the occasion as a very special one and also congratulated the Indian contingent participating in the Olympics.
I'm very happy to be a winner of Olympics quiz. I am an active listener of AR Sports Scan program. Through this program and Olympics quiz, people get more information about Indian athletes and our prestigious sport history. There are only few days left to Tokyo Olympics. I believe our team will perform very well. Let me convey my wishes in my mother tongue Malayalam. Indian teamine 1000 ആശംസകൾ. Cheer for India.
To participate in the Olympic quiz, tune into our program Sports Scan at 7:20 p.m. every day.
In the run-up to the Tokyo Olympics, the News Services Division of All India Radio in its Sports Scan program is broadcasting every day Olympics quiz with AIR News. Olympics quiz Akashvani Samachar ke saath in Hindi. Every day, a question related to Olympics will be asked at the beginning and closing of the program. To participate in this program, listeners can send the replies by email on airsportscan@gmail.com. The first correct answer received through email will be adjudged the winner of the quiz. The name of the winner will be announced in Sports Scan program the next day. It will also be flashed on AIR Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. The Sports Authority of India will provide India team jersey to the winner. So tune in to the Sports Scan program every day at 7:20 p.m. on FM Gold and on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official.
With just a few days left for the Tokyo Olympics to begin, today we focus on boxer Manish Kaushik in the Olympic series of AIR News.
चूके ना निशाना, लक्ष्य तेरा सामने है, जीत के है आना।
मैं मनीष कौशिक, इंडियन बॉक्सर। मैं 63 किलो में भारत को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ ओलंपिक्स में।
Started in 2008, Manish Kaushik's boxing career has been prosperous.
पहले नेशनल में 2009 में खेला था, फिर मैंने मेडल जीता और फिर 2018 में कॉमनवेल्थ खेला, उसमें मुझे सिल्वर मेडल आया और इससे मेरा आर्मी में प्रमोशन हुआ और मैं आर्मी में सूबेदार के पद पे हूँ।
Year after year, Manish's performance is getting better and better. He won a silver medal at the 2019 South Asian Games in Nepal and a bronze medal in the World Boxing in the same year. He was awarded with the Arjuna Award for his outstanding sporting achievements in 2020. Manish won the gold medal at the Buxton International held in Spain this year. Diksha Saxena, Sports Desk.
तीर की तरह तू चल, चूके ना निशाना, लक्ष्य तेरा सामने है, जीत के है आना।
In order to boost the morale of the players in the Tokyo Olympics, good wishes are pouring in from across the country under the Cheer for India campaign. Vikas Krishna is a strong contender for a medal in boxing. Vikas's father, Krishna Kumar, wished him the best through AIR News.
सभी भारतवासियों को, हमें भी, सभी गांव वालों को, सभी कोचेज को, जो भी इसके कोच हैं, सभी को आशा है कि विकास ओलंपिक में गोल्ड मेडल आए। और हमें पूरे परिवार को, हम तो शुरू से देखते आ रहे हैं, विकास बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है और शार्प माइंडेड है। वो गेम को जैसे को वैसे देता है। ओलंपिक में अब की बार विकास गोल्ड मेडल आएगा और भारत का नाम रोशन करेगा। बेटे विकास को शुभकामनाएं।
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. The national capital Delhi is likely to experience gently cloudy sky with light rain. The temperature will hover between 28 and 36 degrees Celsius. Mumbai and Chennai are expected to have gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. Kolkata will have partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Srinagar will experience mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Jammu will have partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Leh is expected to have partly cloudy sky. Gilgit will have mainly clear sky. Muzaffarabad will experience thunderstorms. Dehradun will have partly cloudy sky with possibility of heavy rain or thunderstorm. Chandigarh will generally see cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Guwahati will have generally cloudy sky with few spells of rain or thunder showers. Imphal will have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. The city will observe a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a maximum of around 29 degrees. Shillong will experience gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. Temperature will hover between 19 and 26 degrees Celsius. Aizawl will have gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. Kohima is expected to have gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. Itanagar will experience gently cloudy sky with heavy rain. Temperature will hover between 22 and 28 degrees Celsius. Gangtok will experience gently cloudy sky with heavy rain. Temperature will hover between 18 and 21 degrees Celsius. Agartala will have gently cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Port Blair is expected to have gently cloudy sky with few spells of rain or thunder showers. The temperature will vary between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius. Visakhapatnam will have gently cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Raipur will have mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards evening or night. The minimum temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 34 degrees. And Diu is expected to have gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates and lays foundation stones of various development projects in Varanasi, asserts that Uttar Pradesh is fast emerging as the leading investment destination of the country. Prime Minister says skill development of new generation is a national need and foundation of Atmanirbhar Bharat. More than 39 crore 13 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 97.28%. Government stresses on effective advanced preparations to ensure robust health infrastructure and efficient clinical management of COVID. Prime Minister to inaugurate and dedicate to the nation several key railways and other projects in Gujarat tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh launches artificial intelligence-powered grievance management application. Civil Aviation Ministry releases updated drone rules 2021 for public consultation. And External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on Afghan President Ashraf Ghani on the sidelines of Tashkent Connectivity Conference in Uzbekistan. And with that, we end the evening news. Good night.